Ramirez will take time here for the Tamaraos. RJ working the two-man game with Bam Gamalinda. That's a foul against Cebu.
That'll be on JR Kenyahan, I think. And Bam Gamalinda kept going at that middle ball action. And see right there, he was trying to go for a rescreen and then slip it, pero pinigilan siya ni JR Kenyahan. That's actually the difficulty of Bam Gamalinda being in the middle screen action. Kasi pwedeng umislip no? Even patamayan mo yung screen, kaya rin niyang pa-drive in yung primary ball handler nila.
Leon Martel checks back into the game. Comboy now against John Hamon. Loses it for a bit, regains control. Comboy over the defense. 86 to 80. What a big shot for Eno Comboy. He wants redemption. He wants victory here tonight. Only 2 points in that game against Zamboanga that could have made them the number 7 seed in the South. In this game, this is a battle for the 8th seed. He wants nothing more than to win this one against the Cebu Greats. Timeout on the floor. We'll be right back. Here's a guy who was 1 out of 12 against Zamboanga, coach, but he's averaging 14 this season, and he's been one of the leading scorers, actually the leading scorer for Mindoro this season.
The 1 out of 12. Kung ikaw si Coach Benji, come on now, that's not acceptable. You can shoot so much better, and so that, hard check by Mindoro, I believe from last night, really helped a lot in understanding he's still in the same page with these guys on the floor, and he's still got that trust of his teammates to go take those shots.
14 points matching his average tonight. Ito si Eno Comboy, although he has not taken that many shots, he's been more efficient tonight, that's for sure. And the timeliness of his shots, especially that last one, stretching the lead to 6. Crucial possession coming up for the Greats.
All important here for the Greats.
Almost stolen there by Ramirez.
Boy, Ramirez is just a bundle of energy when it comes to defense here in the fourth quarter. I felt there were certain situations where he was able to stop an action or get a deflection.
Meneses back to June. Manzo trying to get away from the double. Able to escape it. Meneses is there. Undergo snap is good.
Yun ang talagang hindi nila mapigilan kanina pa. Sa sobrang dami ng naging paint touch nito ni Mark Meneses. Halos palaging nakaka-score itong Cebu Greats. Players down on the floor.
86 to 82. Comboy has it. Defended by Boom Boom Tampus. Shot clock winding down. He wants a clear out. Eno Comboy having trouble with the basketball. Hand in the face. Eno Comboy drains another one. 16 points. Lead back up to 6. On the follow-up. Lead back down to 4. This is far from over.
Well, you never can relax in this game. It started out with a lot of pace in the first quarter, and still, right here, there's only a minute left remaining, but the pace has been relentless for both these teams.
Cebu committing a foul as their last foul to give. Manzo looking at the clock. There's still a lot of time, especially this is just a 2-possession ball game, but what a big shot made there by Eno Comboy.
Remember when we talked about turning Eno Comboy into the dribbler instead of the shooter? This time around, he's heard enough of the talk. I'm putting that ball on the floor, and I'm going to show you guys that I can actually score by putting that ball right on the floor.
And their main man doing main man things. 1 minute and 4 seconds to go. Hang on, mga kaliga. We're here in the South right now, but come Wednesday we will go up north to the Capital Arena in Ilagan City in Isabela for the North Division Play-In Tournament battle for 8th. There you see Mayor Jennifer Alegre Cruz, our gracious host here in Pola Oriental, Mindoro. Maraming salamat din sa pakape galing sa Cruiser Bikers Cafe.
Oo. That's the coffee shop here na very nostalgic. Nandun yung mga lumang phones.
Yes.
Oh my. So if you guys are anywhere here in Mindoro, you get to go here. Just go over and visit the Cruiser Cafe shop. You see all those old phones right there. Naging nostalgic tuloy.
Halos full house rin tayo dito for this South Division battle for the 8th.
Medyo konting salitaan dito between Cederifa and John Hamon. I think both these guys are getting teed.
Ayan, pinagsasabihin sila ngayon ng ating security head na si Rudy Distrito.
Yeah, and if you're Mindoro right now, you got the upper hand, you got a minute to go. You cannot relax, lose focus. The goal of the game is to get more points when that final buzzer sounds. And this is definitely not yet the final buzzer, and you got to stay composed and keep going at it.
Both teams with still one timeout left to call. I love how Boss Rudy did that while holding yung kanyang
Oo nga, no? Yan ang pang-promote yun.
Comboy again with the rock. Tampos again tasked to guard him. Comboy trying to trickle away as much time from the shot clock. 3 seconds left. Comboy blocked from behind. Ball is loose. Tampos forward to Manzo, able to regain control, and June Manzo finishes. This is just a 2-point ball game.
So much time left. Clock management right now.
40 seconds, 88 to 86. Gamalinda gives it up to Comboy. Their main man. He's hit some big shots here in the dying minutes. Ino Comboy goes to the left, pulls up, jumper, falls off the rim. Meneses pushing. He's pushing. Meneses draws the foul. Could not make the basket, but he will go to the line for 2 shots.
Well, and so far as stopping Mark Meneses, get those paint touches. Even to this point, there has been no one that stopped him. Right here, Ino Comboy getting blocked from behind by Tampos. They went on that run. June Manso scores with that scoop, making this a 2-point game. And really just the other way, where Mark Meneses really giving that dash all the way to that paint touch, almost getting that ball to go in. And really, he's just had his way inside the paint. Ito si Mark Meneses.
Crucial free throws here coming up para kay Meneses. He's not yet missed in this game. And this is for the tie. Meneses 6 the first, 88 to 87.
Well, you see him, trying to egg his players on, this crowd on. He's saying, come on now, bring it on. I'm up to it. And this is just showing you the growth and the maturity of a Mark Meneses, who at one time played for the Heat Waves and is right now playing a major role for the Greats with an opportunity to tie this at 88.
The second one is short. Meneses able to get a hand on it. Referee Michael Kinay says it's a jump ball possession, pointing the side of Mindoro.
Pero kita mo ha, siya na yung nagmintis ng free throw, pero siya pa rin yung nakakuha ng posible sana na offensive rebound para dito sa Cebu Greats. The box outs have got to be better, especially in free throw situations para dito sa Mindoro.
Jump ball ang tinawag, coach, but because we are under the final 2 minutes, this is a reviewable call dahil out of bounds lang naman.
Yeah.
So our referees will check. There is still a chance that Cebu could get this. 16 seconds remaining in this game. The battle for the 8th seed. A chance to face the Quezon Huskers next Monday in the first round of our South Division playoffs.
Everybody's got to remember, at one point, this was a 4-point game with 1:04 remaining on the clock, favor for Mindoro. They've been 0-2 in those last 2 attempts. And Mindoro has sank a layup shot by June Manso and split his free throws. Ito si Mark Menese on their end of the floor. Thus, this 1-point difference between those 2 teams.
Boy, what a ball game this has been.
Jump ball. Possession arrow is
And I
pointing
think
Mindoro.
hindi nila makita rin kahit sa replay, coach. So they still reverted back to the original call. It's a jump and possession points to the side of the Tamaraos.
This will be a out of bounds para dito sa Mindoro. the question now, do they inbound in the front court or do they inbound from the back?
We will stay on the air here. 16 seconds left. The Greats down by just a point. This is far from over, ladies and gentlemen. Let's listen in to Assistant Coach Kim Cinco.
Sel, mauna ka. Sel. Sep. Go.
Hey, get open kayo ha.
So, big man pa, kasi nakapresyo agad yung Screen mo. Screen mo, bam, labas ka. Flash. Nakapresyo yung ano eh. Okay, one more. Sel, mauna ka. Go. Sep, go. Screen mo si Bam. Bam, labas, then flash. Si Joseph. Ikaw to. Abang.
Paul Desiderio walked off gingerly earlier. Might have pulled his hamstring. Kahit dun sa timeout, coach, nakita mo, hindi na rin siya makalakad ng maayos. But after that, huddle by Assistant Coach Kim Cinco of the Mindoro Tamaraws. From what we heard, coach, it looks like it's mainly involving both Gamalinda and Seduripa.
Yeah, and then once again, they go to this line, very similar to how they got into that inbound situation against Zamboanga.
Ramirez able to get it into Axel Inigo. Does Cebu need to foul? But they do already right here. Martel falls down. And it's going to be free throws para kay Ino Comboy.
Well, that sure looked like it was too close for Ino Homeboy. Are they going to check on this again, though?
Coach Ronje Enrile and the Cebu bench look like they're
not in agreement, right?
That hindi tinawag yung 5 second violation laban kay RJ Ramirez.
That's right.
Ino Comboy at the line. He is 1 out of 2 from the charity stripe in this game. 16 points so far, make that 17. Mr. Mrs. Inigo among the many fans here inside the Pola Gym who are trying to help their team get to their first playoff appearance in franchise history. And those free throws certainly helping the cause right now. 3-point ball game, 90-87.
A little bit of cushion here with those couple of made free throws by Ino Comboy. Now, they inbound in the front court. Itong Cebu Greats. They still have a lot of time to set somebody up for a three. And so far as this game, in 3-point makes, we've seen Desiderio go 2 out of 6.
Lian. Okay, Lian. Mark. Okay. Jay Hams. Jay Hams. Mark, ito to Mark. Okay, dito ha. Kita niyo yung line ha. Okay, June. JR, coach. Pasok mo ba sa okay, Lian na. Sa akin. O, JR to. JR. Okay. Mark, ikaw mauna. Go. Okay, mauna ka, Mark. June. Baka rito kay JR. Baka meron ha. Now, JR. Hanapin mo si John. Baka meron lahat doon. Tapos corner, ako dito, coach. Isang sure pass lang. Okay, JR. Ano? Tap ka lang dyan. Para Cebu. Come on.
11 seconds left. Cebu down by 3. No timeouts remaining para sa parehong kupunan dito. Looks like they're looking for J. Hams here, John Hamon.
Well, let's not forget, J.R. Kenyan sank a couple of three-pointers also earlier. But there have been games where J. Ham actually has hit crucial three-pointers, which resulted in games favoring Cebu. But we'll see how this goes.
Paul Desiderio watching from the bench. Manzo able to get inside. Basket plus the foul. What a play for Cebu! They just refuse to go gently into the good night.
Look at that inbound right here. Little scissors with the middle on right through JR Kinyahan, and RJ Ramirez really just got left behind. Catch and shoot on that spot. June Manso, no problem.
My goodness, what a heads-up play too from Boom Boom Campos to recognize that opening.
Agree. That at that pass, the ping on that pass was just right for June Manso to catch, put his feet on the floor, turn, and score.
June Manzo at the line to tie this game. He has not missed from the free throw line tonight. Manzo misses. What a time to miss your first free throw of the game.
Oh my! He's a 78 free throw shooter with the game on the line, trying to equalize this match and send it to overtime. He misses, and Cedarifa secures the rebound. Now it's his turn to go to the other side of the floor. No more timeouts though for both these teams.
But this is not yet over, coach.
Not yet over.
Not yet over.
You got to remember that Keanu Caballero thing. There's no easy thing here for between these two teams.
Mindoro trying to book their first playoff appearance in franchise history. Cebu trying to get their second.
This is gonna be a crucial make para dito kay Joseph Cedarifa.
Cedarifa is shooting 76.2% from the free throw line this season. But these are his first free throws of the game. First one is good. Mayor Jennifer Ina Alegre Cruz on the edge of her seat right now. You see that smile on her face, but you could tell she's anxious, just like everybody else here inside the Paula Gym.
Third leading scorer, number 1 in rebounds, third in assists, Joseph Cedarifa.
Cedarifa makes both. 3-point lead. Manzo with the basketball. June able to launch. Manzo could not hit. They wanted a foul.
I thought there was a foul.
They wanted a foul.
I thought there was a foul. I thought June Manso got hit on the wrist.
There was definitely contact. I could see it too.
Is this still reviewable though?
I don't think it is, Coach. Coach Dondon Ontiveros running all the way to our referees, trying to plead their case. Let's take a look at that again, Coach Mike.
At least that in and out. And that left, oh
Yes,
yeah, he got clipped.
definitely.
He got clipped on that left arm.
Definitely a lot of contact there. Definitely some contact there. But I don't think there's any way to reverse that now.
And the reason that the Cebu greats, after the buzzer sounded, went rushing right in the middle of the floor is because that tip actually happened their side of the floor, and so they saw that touch on that shooting arm.
Well, this now officially marks the end of the campaign of the Cebu Greats for our 7th season. Although there have been a lot of struggles this year, Coach, para sa kanila. New management came in with the mission to make Cebu great again, to make the Cebu brand of basketball be known again to the rest of the Philippines and to the whole world dito sa ating liga. And with what happened, they also had a mission to try and give something for their kababayans to cheer about, but they fell short today, Coach. And the Tamaraws booking their first ever playoff appearance in franchise history. Big props to this guy on your screens. The main character, the big-time player, their leading scorer this season, doing all the things that I just mentioned in this game, that those things should be about.
Yeah, 18 points altogether, and about that crucial wake-up call for Ino Comboy after going 1 out of 12 in that loss against Zamboanga, has now come back and led the Mindoro Tamaraws into the playoffs.
92-89. Let's go courtside to Miss Naira Punsalan.
Thank you, Javi. Ino, congratulations. Compared to your last performance, pinakita mo ngayon that you are still very much here. Alam ko, malaking tulong yung pag-motivate ni Bam sa'yo when he said, nababawi ka dahil bumawi ka nga talaga. And tonight, talagang pinakita mo that the Mindoro Tamaraws are making history.
Wala akong masabi kundi thank you Lord sobra. Tapos hindi ako sorry kay Mayora. Sa last game talaga, kung kailan kailangan niya ako, hindi ako nakapag-perform pero grabe pa rin tiwala nila na binigay nila sa akin ngayong do or die game.
And Ino, and to the rest of the Mindoro Tamaraws, you just earned your ticket to the playoffs and you just made history for making your first appearance sa playoffs ng Mpbl. Ino, again, congratulations. Anong pakiramdam?
Sobrang saya. At mga Mindoreños, para sa inyo to! Woo! Tapos, credits kayo nila coach sa mga teammates ko, sa buong management, lalo na kay Mayora, and sa mga Mpbl staff na nakasama namin, nilanapan nila ako nilaro last game, pero ito na. Kuya Avi, shoutout sa iyo.
At nakabawi na nga kayo dito sa home court nyo as you face the Quezon Huskers next, the top one in the South Division. Ino, anong masasabi mo at anong mensahe mo para sa mga Mindoreños na patuloy na sumusuporta at walang sawang nanonood sa inyo?
Hindi po dito matatapos ang lahat. Meron pa pong playoffs. And bibigyan lang po ng best namin dahil ang kalaban natin, number 1 team sa South. And alam namin na hindi magiging madali yun. And marami na sila napatunayan as a team. And sana makasabay kami sa playoffs.